Hello, people who are not me, and welcome back to Custom Robo. I am Sire Goku. Hopefully this time, my computer does not decide to crash on me after I finish recording. Ugh. Anyway, in the last video, we've been going through Z's headquarters, and Roy and myself have managed to persevere for quite some time, and we managed to meet up with Oboro and Sergei. After learning the fact that Oboro is planning to dive into Rao and use him to take over the world. And, well, we got ourselves a new partner for that. We're actually going alongside both... well, Marcia's with us, but we also have Sergei on our side! Holy crap! And Sergei's got this Ruile. He's a Lightning Sky model with upgraded defense and aerial abilities. So, illegal parts aren't technically illegal because they're, like... well, they're considered illegal because they're updated parts, basically. They take existing models and upgrade them, making them, say, they overclock them so they run faster or something, I don't know. But all the illegal parts have that weird red warning symbol next to them. I am just glad Sergei's on our side, because it was looking like it was going to be the same thing as last time, where we were fighting against Sergei and Oboro. But it's going to be 3-on-1, and that's going to make things a hell of a lot easier. Because let's see what Oboro's got. Rakanzen. A Strike Vanisher model with better ground mobility and more air dashes. See, that is just broken. And he's got a Worm gun. He's got a Worm gun, which is an upgrade to a gun we haven't seen yet, which is the Dragon Gun. The Dragon Gun is basically a powered-up flamethrower gun. Well, okay, so the Dragon is basically an upgraded flame gun, and the Worm is an upgraded dragon. So, it's got slow attack. It has slow firing rate on the ground, but if you jump, it does one really fast attack, which is basically an instant knockdown, just not nearly, but it doesn't do as much damage. Treble legs. I guess he got a hold of Treble and turned him into legs, or a Treble bomb. Oh no, Treble bomb. A Delta bomb with upgraded firepower. So he took Treble and turned him into bombs. Poor Treble. Nah. And he's got Cheetah legs, as the name implies. It's the fastest leg parts you can have. You can't. In the main story, you cannot use illegal parts. Hell, you can't even get illegal parts in the main story. But yes, there is a New Game Plus mode. I was thinking of saving talking about this till after I beat the main story, but there is basically a New Game Plus mode in this game where you can start earning illegal parts, and then the illegal makes more sense because you start going to actual tournaments, and certain tournaments will ban the use of illegal parts, of course, obviously. And that's why all the illegal parts have the right exclamation marks next to them, so that you know which parts are legal in tournament use. Anyway, and the Swallow legs. He increases running speed and augments dash length, so it makes you faster and you dash longer, and your dash is longer. And the Holosseum is the Castle Keep. This is a new one. This looks a lot like a Smash Brothers stage, actually. In fact, I might actually make this in Stage Builder one day. There's not much to say about this. You've got 3 walls. The 2 angled walls are the best places to hide in because it's harder to hit you there, obviously. But it's basically a wide open area, so don't worry about. So don't worry too much about it. now that I've rambled on quite a bit, since we're 5 minutes into the video already and I haven't done squat, no, I think I'm still gonna stick with this. Razor One's been working out fine. Swordstorm's been doing great. Wall Bomb's been doing pretty good. Spider Pod is pretty dang good. The Dolphin Pod is a lot faster. Actually, the Dolphin Pod's better. It's stronger and faster. I'll go with the Dolphin. Why not? I'll actually switch it up. Why not? I don't want to be too predictable and repetitive. But I'm going to stick with the booster legs because they're amazing. Alright, now that I've wasted too much time yammering on, let's fight Oboro once and for all. Ooh, and he's got my favorite boss battle music. You can consider this boss battle. Anyway, you really shouldn't have that... You really should... There's no reason for you to lose this fight unless you purposefully died. Because Oboro, by himself, is a total pushover. I mean, I'm not expecting to not take any damage at all. In fact, I already got hit. But really... I mean, look at this! I'm not even trying! Bam! That fight lasted, like, 20 seconds. You had no chance, Oboro. Oh, really? Liza? Wait, Rao can evolve? Well, that's not good. So we're gonna fight you again? Oh yeah, he's definitely the main villain. No, he's not. We beat you before, we can beat you again. Wait, no, don't do that. Oh, crap. You fool! You foolish fool! Oh, crap. And now we're fighting Rao. With Marcia, at least. Okay, here we go. Here's the battle I've been dreading. I didn't mention it because I didn't want to spoil it, but... yeah, we're fighting Rao again. Well, for the first time, actually. No. This is the second time. Anyway, Marcia's got the Milky Way still. And, yeah, she hasn't upgraded herself at all. This is gonna... Oh, she is not going to be any help to me at all. And Rao 2. And he's got a Grand Cross Bomb and Penumbra 2. Ultimate legs. Oh, you can't even check what it is. Or what the stats are. Oh, I don't want to do this fight. I'm probably going to die a lot. Well, I want to be as prepared for this as possible. Caboose Pod is the strongest, but it's not... It's too slow. Cockroach is not strong enough to do any decent damage. Neither is the Faint F. Yeah, Satellite, why not? Well, hopefully I can do this. Rao has pretty much immunity to... just like before, Rao is basically immune. Just like before, Rao is basically immune to stun. I mean, you can knock him over, but you can knock him down, but as you can see, he'll just recover in like 1 second. The biggest problem with Rao is his speed. And all his attacks have ridiculous range. I mean, even if you're... Like, look how fast his pods are coming after me. And they keep coming. They don't stop until... They usually don't stop until they hit something. And if he hits you once, you're going to take like 100 damage a hit. So basically, you can't afford to take too many hits at all. I'm making this look really easy. Oh man, I made that look super easy, but trust me, he is ridiculous. His pod, you saw how fast his pods move. He can destroy you in seconds if you're not careful. The best strategy I have right there is just use something with massive speed, like the vertical gun or the sword storm. Even if it's not high attack power, as long as you can rapidly fire, even if it doesn't knock him over, as long as you can just keep hitting him while avoiding his attacks, you should be fine. But trust me, if he hits you, you're going to be feeling it for a while. Yeah, Oboro, you can't really control Rao at all. You're not very mighty, Oboro. We destroyed you. Oh. So thanks, Oboro. You inadvertently helped us stop Rao. Oh, crap. Got away again. God damn it. Well, that went by infinitely better than the last time I fought Rao, that's for sure. Captain? Oh right, they were all on the same team together. They were all in the police force for a while. That's right. Well, that's a long story. Yeah. Well, long story short, Rao got away. Grab some coffee. This is gonna be a long part. And I mean a long part. This is going to be nothing but plot from this point on. I will understand if you want to skip on to part 21 when I actually show more gameplay footage. But for now, we've got plot. So that's why he wanted us to become a commander. He wanted us to stop Rao. He didn't really say it over and over. He said it about 3 times and then he left, but I see what you mean. Oh. Alright, now that there's a slight break in here, I can explain what's been going on. So, Marcia was captured by Z scientists, and they did experiments on her because she had the ability, because of her unique ability to speak with Robos, and also be able to read people's last thoughts. They explained this earlier, that she can read people's thoughts, the last thoughts they had before they died. It's not really the fact that it's the last thought they had before they died, it's more she can recall the last memory that people had. And, well, that's going to come into play a little bit as Sergei continues this story, but... So, Rao completely destroyed the world. That's why everything outside of the dome is complete ruin. Rao just obliterated everything. And he's out in the real world. He's outside the dome cities, just destroying everything he comes in contact with. And it seems, according to Sergei, that the government just decided, fuck it, we can't do anything to stop him, so we're just gonna, if we can't stop him, we're gonna just stop him from attacking us. And they designed dome cities, where the people can just hide in there and not have to worry about Rao attacking them ever again. And apparently, Rao is not even a real thing. He's kind of like Sigma. He's just kind of a program. It's just kind of there. Alright, so Rao... And, okay, so Rao is an So Rao is a living being that just evolves based on what it sees. Wow. So there's just an invisible monster with the ability to evolve, learn technology, and just use it to slaughter people. I thought Rao just looked scary. He's actually legit terrifying. And he completely destroyed all of humanity because of that. Yeah, and this is the best plot twist. Well, I wouldn't say it's the best. The story's not great, grandiose in any way, but I do think this is kind of cool, the way they did this. And there we go. Okay, this is where I'm gonna start getting into the... So the government just decided to say, since we can't stop Rao, and everyone's in a state of panic and unrest and whatnot, and they're terrified, we're just gonna erase everyone's memories. Rao doesn't exist. We've always lived in domes. There's nothing outside the dome. The world is just flat. Just go on with your lives. Despite the fact that Rao is still out there somewhere. And he's eventually going to just resurrect himself, find the dome you're in, and destroy it. That's frickin' messed up. So the government's intentionally lying to people, making sure they just forget that he even exists. Oh, and people think our government's bad. Jeez. Someone has there's a device that we can use to erase Rao's memory, because as long as Rao keeps learning, he's going to continue to evolve and destroy everything. And it seems like Harry's finally figured something out. Aww. Roy, come on. Well, if it's not at the lab, there's only one other logical place it could be. So the watch that we have has the ability to erase Rao, to destroy Rao, but I see. Okay, you getting it now? So there was a device that could erase memories. Well, we'll get into that a little bit later. He was a brilliant scientist. I'm sorry, I had to say it. Okay, and Mercia's power comes from tons of experiments that were used on the human brain to try and combat Rao. That's why she's able to read custom Robo memories. Okay. Now everything makes sense. This is why he told us to never take the watch off. Because the watch is the only thing that can erase Rao's internal memory, and if the government or Z were to find out, they could take it and they could use it to control him. Shit. Well, that's a very understandable reason to not want to tell people. Hey, there's a renegade monster Robo just outside the dome that destroyed the world a century ago, and it's still there. And that's how Z was created. Ouch. Well, that explains all that. Aww. And thus the internal power struggle that screwed everything over. So Oboro was planning to screw over humanity again, regardless. What a jackass. So members of Z already never trusted their leader and have been trying to find my watch the entire time so that they could control Rao, knowing full well that Z was trying to destroy him from the beginning. And again, everything's falling in place. Everything makes so much more sense now. And that's why Eliza attacked the lab, because she was looking for the watch. Screw you, Roy. And with all that, now we understand everything. Why our father left us. Why he gave us the watch. what the watch does. What Z's been trying to do all this time. So now, it's up to us to save the world. Stop the Z Syndicate from using Rao to once again destroy humanity. I apologize for the extremely long part. But that's what happens when they do a huge plot dump. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.